What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming to you here on Wednesday morning. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and give you, in my opinion, what is the best bet you can make on what we have remaining in the college basketball season. Later tonight, sometime around 9 o'clock Eastern time, I'll go ahead and drop my official predictions against the spread for all those games going down on Thursday. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. Friendly reminder, I cover every single game against the spread. And as soon as college basketball does come to an end, I'm going to hop right over to the NBA playoffs. And then we're going to be covering baseball all summer long. So again, definitely hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. I would appreciate those two things. Coming into the tournament, guys, had exceptional numbers. The first weekend of the tournament, not exceptional, still made a little bit of profit. Wasn't historical, but we're looking to take advantage of these better games. You know, these are the rounds, the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, where you get the right mix, right? You still have a lot of games to choose from. It's not as condensed as like the Final Four, the national championship game, but it's not as crazy, and the lines aren't as big as the first round. So it's just a nice blend of good teams, predictable teams, reliable teams, and still having enough games to choose from. So my larger plays, more volume, more money to be made is definitely in the Sweet 16 round and the Elite 8 round, no doubt about it. You can see it there on the bottom of the screen, guys, danspicks.net. That's the link to my website. If you are on my client list betting college basketball with me for the last 33 days, I have a record of 96 and 63, up 38.3 units. So if your unit size was even $10, that was $380 of profit. If you were betting $100, that's almost $4,000. You guys can get the point. It means a lot to be on my text list. And I do offer a weekly package, $50. So if you just want to get all my plays for the weekend, $50, just pay the price, get all these picks. I'm going to have tons of team totals, first half bets, double result wagers. Of course, I'm going to predict every game against the spread here for everybody on YouTube. You can take a guess of which games I might actually bet on myself. But ultimately, if you know what I'm going to be betting on over the weekend, just get on the client list, man. Everything gets sent directly to your phone. You're going to get my plays, the odds of the plays, and how many units to put on each one. Very important. Just copy the text message. You're going to make money. It's going to be a big weekend. So let me pull up some stuff here on the internet. I'll share the screen with you guys, and we'll go over this wager here. And then, of course, don't forget to swing by the channel later for those spread predictions. Let me, I got to open up a second tab here. So just take a split second. Google, let's go to Google. So we will start with Pickett, and I'm going to just bring up the bet first, and then I'm going to give you some reasoning on why I think this bet makes sense for you guys. So let me sign in here to Pickett. Now I can share the screen with you guys to Pickett Sports, which is right here. So there you go. You should be able to see that. Cool. So let's go to the 27th, I believe, right? That's the first day. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Let's just go to college basketball because we're going to go to futures. This is the bet I'm going to suggest you guys should take. National championship winner right now on FanDuel at 5.5 to 1 is Houston. That is the best bet based on value that you can make right now in college basketball. I don't think this one's up for debate. Obviously, a lot of people talk about Florida and Duke, but let's go ahead and bring up ESPN's bracket challenge. I might have to research that just to show you guys why I think Houston makes the most sense. I think this is very straightforward. So let's go to, I just need a blank bracket, view bracket. Okay, so here we go. So this is what we got right now. So Ole Miss, Michigan State play this weekend. We got Florida and Maryland. Okay, we got Texas Tech in the mix. So that's all on the one side. Okay, we got Duke in there. Duke has a pretty good path, but Duke can't get to the national championship without playing Houston. So on the left side of your screen, you know, maybe Auburn gets through. Maybe Florida gets through. Ultimately, based on odds at 5.5 to 1, the current quadrant that Houston is in, the current region, for Houston to make the Final Four is extremely likely. I don't see any of these teams. Kentucky, maybe if their offense is going absolutely crazy, but they're kind of the same identity as Tennessee. No threat there, in my opinion. Same defensive team, just with an actual offense. Purdue, I think they're going to have trouble as well. So I like Houston to at least go to the Final Four. So then, okay, you get Duke, right? You got to play Duke. Well, last year, I specifically had a game circled. It was Houston versus Duke. and then an injury happened. And it was the only thing that permitted an absolute blowout. So that's going to be a rematch. That's going to have bad blood, a lot of revenge angle for these Houston players. Houston's going to take down Duke in that game if it happens. So then you pretty much, without anything going crazy wrong, you have Houston in the final. And then they're going to play a real opponent. Maybe it's Auburn, maybe it's Michigan, maybe it's Florida, who knows? And that will be a test. But the point is, at least right now, the way I see it, you're pretty much having a very good chance of a team that will have 5.5 to 1 odds on your ticket in the national championship. And then, it is what it is. If they lose, you lose. But obviously, at that point in time, if you were going to bet them on the money line, they're not going to be plus 550, not even close. So right now at 5.5 to 1, I like Houston as a future bet to win the whole dang thing. I think Kelvin Sampson's due, man. I think this Houston team's on a mission. I like their identity. I like the team. I like the defense. I like the balance. They got pretty good guard play. They can hit 3-pointers when they need them. I like the rebounding. Everything looks good. And based on the current bracket, man, it's not like they have to run into Florida early. They don't have to run into a Michigan with those 7-footers, or they don't have to run into Janai Broome and Auburn. Like, if that happens, it's going to happen in the national championship. And then, hey, at least you got a 5 to 1 ticket in your pocket with one game left. And that's obviously significant value. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, do not forget, later tonight, 9, maybe 9:30 Eastern time, I'll be dropping those spread predictions. So be sure to swing by the channel and get those picks. And yeah, really looking forward to this. And don't forget, everybody on the client list, I'll be betting NBA, MLB very, very soon. Probably as soon as this weekend wraps up, we'll start to work our way into these other sports as college basketball really starts to wind down. I had no bets on Tuesday. I had no bets on Monday. I did send out some bets for the Sweet 16, some bets that I really, really liked early that came out early. I sent those out to the client list on Monday. And of course, if you guys sign up for picks right now, you'll get what's already been sent. I can't promise you the line will be the same. I can actually tell you right now, it's already moved a little bit. Still worth it in my opinion. But yeah, it's been a light week in terms of volume. I'm not betting NBA yet. I'm not betting MLB yet. That'll probably be next week. So still laser focused here on basketball, college basketball specifically. We'll go ahead and make a bunch of money this weekend, and then we'll start to transition over to some other sports as college basketball comes to a close. So a lot going on right now, kind of 3 things at once. Exciting time of year. And don't forget, guys, you always can scroll through my videos all the way back to last year and look just how good I did in the NBA playoffs. Really, really awesome stretch there. And my entire season at MLB all summer long was very, very deep in profit. Just scorching hot in MLB. I love betting MLB. That's a whole different animal. So a lot to look forward to if you're currently on the text list, or maybe you don't have an interest in college basketball and you're just waiting to get on the text list for these other sports that you particularly like. It's just around the corner. See you guys later today with the spread picks.